Yo, what it do? It's your boy GCTG, and this is That Talk, episode 18. Shout out to my notification gang. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. Salute to my team, Vibe and Inc., 1EDF, you know what I'm saying? AMG, Team West Wing, everybody that support me, all my guys. You know what I'm saying? Just know I love y'all. It's been a minute. I'm feeling good, man. I'm about to just jump right into it. Today we talking about Donda versus CLB. I've been seeing all the talks about it. I've been seeing everything, like, from the sales to, who everybody feel like had the better album, and and that's kind of like what we about to talk about today. But I kind of, more so than who had the better album, I want to get the pros and cons of my pros and cons of both albums, the good and bad things of the album. I wrote my notes down, and I got my notes, and then we not gonna take long. I actually got a caller, somebody, that already been on the show. I talked to them a little bit about the album and stuff like that, and they said they willing to call in and get a perspective too of the album. Great albums, both of them, great albums. I really appreciate both of them, just for what the lanes that they're in and what they're made for. Personally, I'm gonna give the songs from each albums that stuck out to me the most. And I listened to both albums all the way through. Donda, I actually listened to it yesterday, and then I finished it today. So it took me kind of 2 days to listen to that one. But 27 songs. That's a lot of songs. I like we're gonna start with Kanye's. We're gonna start with Donda. I like Off the Grid. I can't really tell you, get too detailed and decipher why I like it. I'm just telling you what the songs that stuck out to me first listen. Off the Grid, Okay, Janaya, 24, and Pure Souls. Them 5 automatically stuck out to me. Automatically, So and I see where Kanye was going with this album, and just the energy he put into it. It was great energy into it. Even the songs that I didn't pick, I still listened to them, and I still I was fucking with them. You know what I mean? On Drake's, I was fucking with Love All, Way Too Sexy, No Friends in the Industry, 7 a.m. On Bridal Path, Race My Mind, You Only Live Twice, and The Remorse. Them 7 tracks definitely stuck out to me. What I'm about to get into is the pros and cons again of the albums. Now we're gonna start with Donda. The pros of it is the fact that I feel like I said, like I posted on the internet, I feel like this album was gospel music mixed with secular music, and I love the lane that he's in right now, and because nobody at his level in the mainstream is making music like that, so he's definitely in his own lane. What he's doing, I just feel like the pro of Donda is the lane that the music is in. It's like it's gospel. It speaks to the soul. It got like it's like its own arena of music, if that makes sense. It's like you don't really go nowhere else but to Kanye style of music like that if you want that kind of music. So that was the pro of it, that it's original. It got its own kind of feel to it, and I can definitely tell Kanye took his time on it. Now the con of Donda to me is for one, the album's too long for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's too long. 26, 27 songs. That's just too long, man. Like, that's just too long. But I listened to it because I actually wanted to give a real organic view of it. I see people, they listen to half of the album and then they make it seem like that. They like, oh, the album's trash, but it's like, how if you ain't listen to the whole thing? Realistically, I'm old school, so I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, the last album all the way through, I actually listened to more than once was To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. That was about the only album and that was years ago. That was years ago when I listened to that. I was, but yeah, that's the pros and cons to Donda. The pros and cons to me to CLB is the pro is that how Drake marketed it and the type of songs he made for it. Like I feel like he had people thinking that it was gonna be like super duper R&B. You know what I mean? Super duper melodic and soft, and it was like he already is a calm artist. He makes calm music lyrics like when he raps. You know what I mean? And I definitely feel like I just like the way he the songs he picked and the way he he shocked me. He shocked me with the roster, man. That he gonna have his singing stuff on it, but he was rapping. He was rapping a lot more on this one. You know what I mean? And there was a couple tracks on there though that I felt like he could have rapped on, but he sung on. And that's Drake. That's his lane, man. Like he's one of the greatest to step in that lane of rapping and singing. He one of the greatest to do it, man. No matter if you hate him or love him, Ghost Rider or no Ghost Rider or whatever, the man is talented, man. And you the songs, I feel like his cadence resonates. We gonna get to that part of comparing them. I'm just trying to give them both of them their flowers right now before I get real deep into it. But the con of CLB is, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like Drake don't rap like he used to. Like this is the only thing with me. Man. I just like when he rap, man. Like rap. But it's like I'm not always gonna get what I want. So it's like, and that's just because I'm an artist. So I understand sometimes artists gonna make what they want to make, man. They're gonna make what they feel is gonna resonate and what they feel is right. But I just feel like the con of it is like I wish he just would rap more. And another thing too, I just wish that Drake would make like at least one impactful song, like a song that impacts the masses, like not on no lit shit, like all right, like a stronger, like a shit like that. You know what I mean? So to me, those are pros and cons to both albums. Now we just about to dive into some points that I took down that I feel like was just needed to be mentioned. I mentioned Kanye albums too long. Kanye had great features, man. He had great features. He had good features. Even the songs that I didn't per se pick on my list that stuck out to me, he had great features. So did Drake. They both had great features. You know what I mean? Like excellent features. And I don't think I said Love All too for Drake. That was another one that that I was feeling. Now I gotta get to this point right here. We fuck all the sales. Fuck all that other shit, to streams and all that shit. I don't care about that. I just care about the art, the organic art, like the art part of it, not the business part. One thing I could say about Kanye that I feel like Drake doesn't focus on, he don't aim and he doesn't cater to, and is just like I said, just having music for the masses, the people, like impactful music. Like that's one thing I could say Kanye has over Drake. He has more impactful music, more inspirational music, like far as like for the people that lift you up. Drake don't have too many records like that. You know what I'm saying? He has records that that would inspire you in a certain type of way individually, but Ye has just multiple inspirational, impactful records, man. That's why everybody always comparing him to his old self. Like I want that old Ye because that Ye was like one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? This Ye is it's fire, but it's like I don't know. Realistically, I couldn't get into Donda like that. And for one, I used to be a Christian rapper, right? That's one little thing about me. I used to Christian rap. So trust and believe when I say I understood the lane and where Ye was going with this album. Like I'm saying, it hit a part of my soul that you know what I'm saying, that CLB didn't. But that don't necessarily mean that that's the album that I would prefer to listen to more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like, being real with you, man. Even after it's been like a few days, I listened to the whole album, and then even before I listened to both albums thoroughly, I was already kind of listening to Drake's, and I heard some of Ye's stuff too, but it just seemed like the CLB just I just listen. I will go to that first before Donda, man. Like that's just me. I will go to it first because I just, not because it's party records or nothing like that. We gonna talk about it. I personally feel like when it comes to who raps better, that's the question. Who raps better out of them two? I'm a rapper. I rap, so I'm talking about who raps better. To me, it's Drake because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's just his raps. I just prefer his raps over Kanye, if that makes sense. Like I just prefer his raps better than Kanye's, man. That don't mean that Ye don't make great songs and I don't listen to Ye. I listen to Ye, but when it comes to boils down to it, I listen to Drake more. I just like his music better. That don't mean that Ye don't have better records. Certain records aren't better than some of Drake's records, but I just prefer Drake's records over Ye's because just cause, his cadence, just his rap structure, I just prefer it over Ye's, man. And that's just me. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not just saying that Donda is better than CLB's because I don't like Drake, or you know what I mean. I love both of them as artists. You know what I'm saying. I love both of their music, but I'm just being real with you, man. Like I just feel like these past years, Drake, motherfuckers not gonna like you when you've been at the top for so long. You gotta think about it. This man been at the top of his game pretty much since 2010, 09, 2010. Count 2010, 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. About 11 years, 11, 12 years. It's a long time, man. People gonna want to see you lose at this point, man. That's just like LeBron. LeBron was running shit for years. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually, people gonna want you to fall off, man. Like damn, give somebody else a time. But at the same time, if that was you, how would you want it? Would you care if people wanted you to fall? Or would you keep going hard? And I feel like that's what Drake been doing, man. He's been at the top for a long time, And Ye has just been Ye. Just been Ye. Ye's been all over the place, but Ye just been Ye. And that's one thing I can say. And between them, who was at the top of their game the longest out of them two to y'all? People forget that Ye was a producer. He's a producer first before artist. That's one thing they forget. But if I had to choose who had a stronger run, it would be Ye. It would be Ye. Like these I mean, it would be Drake, my bad. It would be Drake. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, man. My whole take to the both albums is you want some spiritual deep music, spiritual deep music, you going for Donda. If you want, some feel good music's gonna make you feel good, get you in your mode, you know what I'm saying, get you feeling right, you going CLB. And personally, if I had to choose who had the better album, like I said, I would pick CLB off the strength because that's just naturally I've been going back to CLB. I haven't really been going to Donda to listen to Donda. And some people like, oh, that means you ain't in tune, or your wave lift is low, or your vibration is low. All that extra shit is like, no, man. I'm a very spiritual in tune person with myself. So I like what I like, man. You know what I'm saying? I like deep shit. I like all type of shit, man. My top, besides, not even putting Drake in it, he used to be. But, in my top, you gotta write your own music. If you end up making it in my top, like, you gotta write your own music, But That's personally how I feel. I feel like, Drake Drake had a better album, man. It's not because of sales. I just feel like them songs resonate a little better than the Dondas, man. Dondas is it's in its own lane, but that don't mean that, I just don't. It just not moving me. It just don't move me like I thought it would. Like I was seeing the people talk. It just don't move me like that. That's pretty much it, man. We gonna have a call. I was gonna have a caller, but I don't really have the time today. So we'll have I'll we'll talk have bring them up if we talk about this again. If we bring up somebody else again, we're gonna mention it. But I know we don't really have that much time now. I personally, I want y'all to leave y'all comments, man, and who y'all feel like had a better album, y'all opinion on it, and just let me know. Just let me know how y'all feel, man. I miss y'all, man. It's been a minute. Episode 18. There's more episodes coming. This I had to talk about it because these albums was highly anticipated, and I just love how everybody's just soaking it all up. So like I said, shout out to the notification game. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Shout out to everybody that's been in tune. Shout out my team, Vibe and Ink. Shout out one EDF Films. One ED Films. I don't know why I do that. Shout out to Team West Wing. Shout out to AMG. Shout out to everybody that vibes with the vibes. And make sure y'all stay tuned. And we're going to have some more episodes coming for you. We out.